Hey guys, it's CodingTuts. Welcome back to the 15th part, I believe, of my series called Airbnb v2.0, where we basically recreate the new Airbnb website. In the last tutorial, we did these sections in a little bit, different way. I mean, you can just change, the height of these images. I just did an example. Um, but you get the point. And you can really customize it however you want. But, I said in the last tutorial that we're going to create the footer. Now, it's not that we can't. I mean, it's really easy, and we will. It's just that I think that in this tutorial, I missed this part. And it's not, I missed it on purpose because it's not really important because, it goes to different links. But I guess I can show you how to make it. It's really easy actually, so, Oh, and then the other thing is, the site, the top navigation doesn't toggle anymore, which is really weird. Yeah, it doesn't toggle anymore, but on ours it does. But I'm gonna leave it like this because it looks really cool. And then yeah, so let's get right into the tutorial. In our HTML, we're gonna go under, let's see, so under this form. So I'm gonna look for the form, and there it is. So it's a search bar, display, and then right between the search bar and the display sliders, we're gonna add a comment, and we're gonna call it, tabs. I don't know, tab navigation, I guess. Alright, and then we're gonna create a div. We're gonna give it a class of row, and then inside we're also gonna create a div and give it a class of. Well, actually, there are different ways that we can do that. Yeah, div ID equals. So we're actually, the row is gonna be inside, and and then we're gonna, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so what should we give it? So we're gonna give it a tab navigation wrapper. Okay. And right after the form in our CSS, we're gonna say, what is it? Form. Nav search CSS, Moto CSS, display sliders. Okay. So right above display sliders, we're gonna say, what did we call it? Tab navigation CSS, tab navigation CSS, and then did we give that class from ID? Okay. And then navigation. Oh no. Tab navigation. Right. Oh no, my cat is sleeping on my keyboard. Okay. Yep. Tab navigation wrapper. And then we're gonna say basically position relative with 100%. And there's a better way. You can just add a class of wrapper with the position relative with and everything. But I don't know. I don't know why we didn't do that. I'm just gonna do it manually for every single wrapper that we have. My cat. Come on. Go sleep somewhere else. Alright, sorry about that. Wait, no, I have to delete a bunch of lines. Okay, cool. Hide auto. And then, that's pretty much it. That's what we want. I don't even think that it's necessary, but I just really do it so I can target it. It's not really important, the styling that we just made. Okay, now we're gonna create a UL. And we're gonna say, then we're gonna create the li elements, and then in every li we're gonna create an a with an href of JavaScript void 0. And what was it? I guess that's for you. Oops. For you. And then the li is gonna begin on the same line we end the previous one, because otherwise it creates a really weird margin that nobody really knows what it is because it's different every time. So yeah, that's that. JavaScript void 0. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, well, we do it as a hashtag there, but I guess it's fine. Okay. JavaScript for you, and then it's homes. Okay, now we begin the li here, and then another a JavaScript void 0. Is that a JavaScript the capital J? No, I don't think so. Experiences, so experiences. Okay, well, experiences right here, but yeah, whatever. And then the last one is places. And we begin the last li. href equals JavaScript void 0 places. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna style it, obviously. So tab, navigation, wrapper, ul, li, display inline block. Okay, and then I guess there's like a margin of 0.15 pixels, maybe. Maybe 20. No, it was 15. And then, but you can see that the first one is also indented, and we don't want that, so we're just gonna target the first one. So tab, navigation, wrapper, ul, li, first of type, and then the last one is also tab, navigation, wrapper, ul, li, last of type, margin. Oh, actually, we can't do that because the one is going to be margin left and the other one margin right. So the margin left on this one is going to be 0, and then tab, navigation, wrapper, ul, li, last of type, margin right equals to 0. Oh, great. And then there's also from the top, and we can do that from the div. But actually, let's create a border first, because let's see what color the border is. 4844. No sign of the border, really. Okay, I really want border bottom E4, E4, E4. Okay, cool. So we're gonna say border bottom 1 pixel solid. Oh, that's where our mistake comes in. So basically, the row is gonna be the outer div, like this. Yeah. And then there's a padding of, let's say, I don't know, what is that, like 30 pixels maybe? No. Well, actually, we need to look the padding from this line to this one, because the other padding is from the link itself. That's maybe around like 10 pixels, so padding 10 pixels 0. Let's try 50 now. Someone's calling me, but it's okay. No, 10 pixels. Yeah, that looks about right. And then the font size is something else. It's 12 pixels. Color 484848. The font weight doesn't say. Oh, 700. Do we have font weight of 700? 300, 400, 700 we do. Okay, but that's for different. Okay, well actually first what we need to do is target it. So, tab, navigation, wrapper, UL, LI, A, link, font size 12 pixels, color 484848, and the font weight is 700. And I'm gonna basically copy that. Tab, navigation, wrapper, ULLI. Actually, for visited, it's different because it's a green color and there's a an underline. But I just want to see how it looks. So yeah, and then I also had in the last tutorial, I said letter spacing to one of our elements, and that was to 1. So let's add a little letter spacing, 1 pixel. There we go. Maybe it's not 700. Let's try 400 because we are using a different font. Oh no, it's wait, 300. Yeah, it is definitely 700. Okay. Now we're also gonna say margin top. Okay, so actually, first of all, where did we set the padding? Oh, we didn't actually. Okay, cool. For the link, the margin here is about 50 maybe. So margin top 50 pixels. Margin top 50 pixels. Oh my god, wrong one. Okay, it is. What is this? Huh. That's interesting. Wow. Well, I'm gonna close it and open it again. Let's try deleting our cache. Come on, please go back. No, are you kidding me? Ah. Did they just update it, or was it already like this but I hadn't refreshed? Maybe it was cached. That's a fail. It doesn't matter. I remember how it looked, and let's just do this. Oh, come on. Damn it. Wait, let's go to the time machine. So, time machine. Internet Wayback Machine, actually, I think it was called. Wayback Machine. So, browse history. And some water. Wait, was Airbnb founded in 2009? Let's check out the first version. Sorry for wasting your time, it's just, I find it really interesting. Come on. Okay, that looks like a nice website. Whatever. Let's go to 2017. And then the last tutorial we did was like, I don't know, let's go to like September 1st. There we go. What? No, what happened? Are you kidding me? September 1st. Doesn't matter what time. I really highly doubt that they updated it. No, I keep refreshing it. Well, it's okay, I guess. Let's say just 30 pixels. I mean, we're just gonna finish this and then basically the... Well, you know, it can go back because I remember how it looks. We just need the colors and then the footer's still the same, I think. Oh, no, it's not. What? Oh, no, it is. Okay, cool. 40 pixels. And maybe it is 30. Yep. And then we're gonna target now the A, and we're gonna say padding bottom. It was something like 10 pixels. Okay. That is weird. So UL, wait, hold on. ULLIA. Oh, yeah. We said padding top, and we actually wanted padding bottom. 10 pixels. I'm gonna refresh the cache. Let's say display inline block. Yeah, there we go. 10 pixels. Yeah, that seems about right. Actually, let's say border bottom. How thick is this? Okay, so that's it. And then it's 2 pixels with this color. Okay. So we're gonna say border bottom 1 pixel. Oh, 2 pixels solid. And then okay. And then we're also gonna say this. Yeah, actually, because it's not a link, can't do that. And it's actually active. It's not if it's visited. Well, I just want to see how it looks. So I'm just going to change this to hashtag. But there's no border bottom, as you can see. Important, if you say. Come on. Border bottom 0 pixels solid. Okay, well, that doesn't seem to be working. Well, I know it works, but because it needs to be active, and I'm actually gonna say class equals active. So here I'm actually gonna say JavaScript void 0. Actually, let's change them all to hashtags or what pound signs. I don't know what they're called. And you'll see why actually in just a second. Well, I'm really bad at explaining things. Okay, cool. And then we are going to say dot active. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad, I guess. That's not really bad at all, actually. And for this, we do need to visit it. So tab navigation wrapper ULLIA link, and then basically just copy this. Okay. Oh yeah, well, we're pretty much done with this, but you know, when we click on this, it doesn't get that. Oh, and then we also need to say active when we click on it. So tab navigation. Wait, is there a hover effect? No, there's not even active effect. So ULLA active. And that's not the class active. Active is what happens when you click it. So you can see that it's color red, and we don't want it to be red, so we're just gonna refresh, and no, it's not. Okay, so don't confuse it with the class of active, because this is manually done. I mean, I could have called it like pressed on, but doesn't really matter at all. Okay, now we're gonna use jQuery. So let's add a little comment here, and this is for scroll navigation, and this is going to be for tab navigation. So whenever we click on tab navigation, so we need a target. So tab navigation wrapper ULLIA, and then dot click function. Okay, like this function inside with also two of these brackets or whatever they're called, and then this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna target all of these. Oh, oops. Okay, and then with that class of active, and we're gonna say remove class active. So we're gonna target, when we click on this, we're gonna target all of these, the classes of active, and we're gonna remove the class of active. Okay. And then we're gonna say this dot add class of active, or toggle class. Yeah, there we go. You can see that it works pretty well. Okay, cool. That's pretty much it for this tutorial. It's also 25 minutes again. Seems like whenever I do, I can't get it below 25 minutes, but most of you guys said that you want the tutorials to be around 20 minutes, so hope you guys enjoyed. In the next tutorial, we are going to be starting on the footer. And yeah, that's been it, and I'll see you in the next one.